What is going on, everybody? Silverado Garage here with a video for you today. Hope you're all having a great day. As you can tell by the title, I'm doing the top 5 cars for the car enthusiast. Now, if you're like me, when you bought your first car, didn't have a whole lot of money, and you're probably borrowing a little bit of money from your parents, or they're giving you just a little bit of money. So, as a car guy, that's kind of difficult because most of the cool cars are pretty expensive. And so I've made a list of the top 5 cars under $5,000 that any 16-year-old can pick up. This is not taken into factor insurance, because obviously insurance is going to be a pretty big factor on deciding on what car you're going to buy. So you'll have to do the research for the insurance, but here are the top 5 cars. So number 5, the Hyundai Tiburon. It's a either 4 or 6 cylinder, comes in manual transmission. This is one of the 2 front wheel drive cars that are on this list. All the ads on Craigslist that I found, they're well under $5,000. You're with plenty of room for licensing and registration, some mods to fix some stuff, and insurance. So I'll put in a couple screenshots here, but I found several on Craigslist under $3,000 or $4,000. So that gives you plenty of room for licensing and insurance, registration, everything like that. So yeah, that's number 5. Number 4 is the Mitsubishi Eclipse GT. Now I forget what year, but there are 2 body styles that fall into this category. They're all you can find manual, either 4 or 6 cylinder as well, I think. And these can be found for under $4,500 for the for the newer body style. The older body style can be found for at least $1,000 or $2,000 less than that, in pretty decent condition with under 150,000 miles. I found several examples of these cars on Craigslist in the surrounding Midwest area. If you're not in the Midwest, it's probably easier to find cars because there are just not a whole lot of cars here to choose from. They're mostly trucks. So the next on the list is the Ford Mustang. I found many of these mid to early 2000s, late 90s for well under $5,000. Most of them have 4.6 with manual transmission. All the cars on this list come in manual transmission, and which is ideally what you want as a car guy. So where was I? Oh, Mustang. Yeah, most of them with 4.6 or the 5.0, just depending on how much you want to spend. These can be had for well under $4,000 or $5,000. So yeah, next on the list is the Mitsubishi 3000 GT. And now these cars, these are all-wheel drive, manual. Some come in 4 and some come in 6 cylinders. Can be had for this is probably one of the most expensive cars on the list because they're not a whole lot around, but they still can be found, and they're great cars. They're all-wheel drive, stick shift, it's coupe. All these cars are coupes. So yeah, this is probably my favorite car on the list because of all-wheel drive, V6, easy to find parts, and easy to make really, really fast. That's about it for that car. By far, that's my favorite car on the list, just because they're so cool, and for what it is, it's really cheap. Next car on the list, the last one, number 1, is the Z28 Camaro. So the late 90s to early 2000s, Z28 Camaro. Those can be had for well under $5,000. It's a Z28, so it's a track package with 350 V8. It's pretty hard to find them with the LS1 under $5,000, but if you search around enough, you probably can find it. If I can figure it out, I'll put pictures of all these cars in the video. If you're a car guy, obviously you'll probably know what most of these cars are. So yeah, all the cars on the list I found examples of have under 150,000 miles. Now, as for your first car, 150,000 miles is not a whole lot, because for the amount of money you're going to be spending, it's not that bad. So I personally have never had any of these cars. I've had the chance to drive a few of them. I've driven the Hyundai Tiburon, Z28 Camaro, Mustang, and the Eclipse. I have not driven the 3000 GT, but I really want to, and hopefully if I get my next car will probably be one of those. If I get a car, it's probably gonna be a 3000 GT. I gotta have a truck all the time for my job, but there'll be a video coming out later about top 5 trucks for your top 5 first trucks. So that's all I can think about right now. Yeah, so if you like what you saw, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. If you have anything critical, any advice for me, I've almost hit 100 subscribers. We're moving up. So yeah, if you have anything you want to say, just say it down in the comments. Negative, positive, anything. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.